Hey guys, Sam from Manfa's Makes. How are you all? Welcome back to all my returners and hi to any newbies. It is so great to have you here. Please do stick around a while. And if you like what you see, give me a thumbie. They are free. I am such a lucky girl. I really, really am. Now, some of you will be aware that I have had some tough times off camera recently with the loss of my job and trying to find a new one. I am filming this at the very tail end of September, but you are not seeing this until October because I already have content filmed and scheduled. But to give you a little bit of a backstory, because things have been so tough and because I've been not in a very good place. My gorgeous mum, my actual real life mum, pinged me over a little bit of money and said, treat yourself to something nice, sweetheart. Cheer yourself up a little bit, which is always so, so lovely. So the yarn that you're going to see today isn't my own money. I would not be spending my own money because I have made it quite clear that things are a little tricksy at the moment. But when your mum tells you to do something, you got to do something. Now, I haven't told her I spent it on yarn because every time she comes to my house, she tells me that I have more than enough of it and I don't need any more. In fact, I could set up my own LYS. But yarn is one of those things that instantly makes me happy. I love, love, love getting yarn hauls and squishing it and seeing what is available and adding to my collection. I agree with some people that hoarding is sometimes a negative word for it. So I am going to copy other people and say that I am curating my own collection, and my mum gave me the possibility to add a little bit more to my stash, to my collection. So because I only wanted to spend the money that my mum had sent me, I used the money wisely, and I had actually received an email from the Knitting Network saying that they had new mystery bags on offer. And we all know that Manfa loves a good mystery. And I have bought several of the Knitting Network mystery boxes and bags over the past couple of years. And I couldn't turn these up because they promised that for £9.99, each mystery bag would have retail value of over £24 inside. So I thought, well, I'm a sucker. They know how to drag me in hook, line, and sinker. I know mysteries aren't for all of you. Some of you would rather hand select the yarns that you want for your stashes, but I do love a good mystery. Now, sometimes I am loving everything in it. Sometimes there are stuff contained that I wouldn't have picked myself, but that is the beauty because it takes you out of your norm, it takes you out of your wheelhouse, and sometimes it can take you out of your comfort zone if you get given yarns that you aren't familiar with. So, because of all of those things, I decided to buy 3 of them. And one of the reasons why I did that is I wanted to see if every bag contained the same or whether they were slightly different. Now, when I have bought multiples of Knitting Network's mystery bags and boxes in the past, 99% of the time they have been identical. So I wanted to test that theory again. And then after I had selected the 3 mystery bags, I still had a smidgy bit of money left over and I wanted to hit the free shipping minimum. So I got a couple of extra cakes as well, because what's a girl gonna do? Want free shipping, and the money was gifted to me. So that is what I have decided to do, and that is what you are going to be seeing today. Now, the Knitting Network is a company based here in the UK. I am not sponsored or affiliated at all. They don't know I do this content. I am just a normal customer, just like everybody else. I do not get any kickback from doing this. I literally wanted to spend my mum's money on something to cheer me up, as were her instructions, and I picked the Knitting Network this time. Now, they do ship outside of the UK, but you would have to check yourselves on the website what shipping and things would cost for you, but I will leave a link to their website in my description box if you do want to check it out. I am not trying to enable you. I don't even know if they've got any of the mystery bags left at the moment, and like I said, I am filming this at the end of September, but you are not seeing this until we are quite a bit into October, so I would say that the mystery bags have gone, just to be on the safe side. Now, I have my little opening tool. As you can see, I have not cracked into this yet at all. It is still fully sealed at the top. I have not had a sneak peek whatsoever. We are going to be looking at these together. Now, normally in their mystery bags and boxes, it is yarn that they currently have on sale because they obviously want to get rid of it out of their stores. Or it's yarns that they are discontinuing. So I am assuming that that is going to be the case as well. So here we go. Here's one. Here's two. And they're quite big for £10. And here is three. And then the other couple of bits that I need to check my order. There's only one cake in there, and I'm pretty sure that I ordered two. I've never had a problem with the Knitting Network before. Oh my goodness gracious. Bear with me, guys. Sorry. Oh, okay. No, that is my mistake. I did only put one on the order. I think I wanted to put two. And I didn't for some reason. How very, very strange. I should have got two. That's my bad. So, no, Knitting Network did not mess up whatsoever. It was my mess up, but that's okay. Maybe I can go back another time. So I do have one lonely little cake here, which I hoped that I had picked two, but never mind. And I got one of their Christmas classics, Christmas cake. I got some of these a couple of years ago in different colourways. This cake is 150 grams. There are approximately 540 metres or 501 yards. Normally yards are more than metres. I think that label's wrong. That label is wrong. Yards is normally more than metres. There's 500 and something yards in this. 100% acrylic, made under license in Turkey. They recommend 4mm needles. There is no hook recommendation. Machine washable up to 30 degrees. Do not iron. Do not tumble dry. Do not bleach. It is colour 003 Jack Frost. And there it is, guys. It has got icy blues, icy greens, grey, white. And it has like a dark sage in it as well. So these areas of dark that you see, it looks brown on camera, but actually in real life, it's like a dark sagey green. So Jack Frost is appropriate because there are icy colours contained within. But as it stands, this is just a one-off. And I don't really know what I'm going to do with just one of them. I'll have to think about that one. But there we go. It is a nice, soft, basic acrylic. It's really quite nice feeling. And I agree that it is a DK. Now, the UK yarn thicknesses I have noticed are smaller than your guys across the pond. Some of you may be looking at that thinking that's more like a 2, but that is a general DK here in the UK. So it would be something a bit like your mandalas, because the 3-weight mandalas are sometimes thinner than the average DK. So that is that solitary, lonely little cake, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do with, but that's okay. I'll have to get my thinking cap on. Now, let's get to the exciting part, shall we? 3. Yes, 3 mystery bags. So here is one of them. I am going to slit it open and we are going to have a look at what's inside. Okay. So we have right on the top 2 of these. This is the Elements Magical Merino. Try and get my camera to focus. There we go. I do have some of these on my shelves already, but not this colour, I don't think. You can hand wash up to 30 degrees Celsius, probably because it is merino wool. Do not bleach, do not tumble dry, do not iron, dry clean using P, lay flat to dry. They recommend a 4mm knitting needle. There is no crochet hook recommendation. There is approximately 160 meters or 175 yards. They are 50-gram little balls. 60% organic merino wool and 40% anti-pilling acrylic, made in Turkey. This is colour 002 cream. So it's not a bright white, guys. It is a creamy colour. And I'm just going to make sure that I haven't missed any other info. Nope. So 2 in this creamy colour. Now, it doesn't give me what weight of yarn it is. I would say that's a 2 to a 3, I would have thought. But even though it's organic merino, it's soft enough to go against your skin. And I've got quite sensitive skin, actually, guys. They feel much softer than you would imagine for organic merino. But then there is that 40% of the anti-pilling acrylic in there as well. So, yes, I have 250 yards. Not too shabby, not too shabby. And you never know, I may get more in the other bags. So I've got 2 of those in cream. Then I can see 2 of the ABC Yarn Little Explorers DK. I have received these in mystery bags and boxes before. This is the colourway Ocean, so I can add these to the ones that I've already got. These are also 50 grams. They are approximately 150 metres or 164 yards. 100% acrylic, made under licence in Turkey. Recommends a 4mm hook. Machine wash up to 30 degrees Celsius. Do not iron, do not dry clean, do not tumble dry, do not bleach, lay flat. And like I said, it is in the colourway Ocean. And these are saying a DK as well. And as you can see, our DKs are quite thin. So I would say, let's compare the 2. The Magical Merino is thinner. So I would treat these more like a 2-weight. But these are DK or lightweight 3. And as you can see, there are 2, maybe 3 shades of blue. Yes, 3 shades of blue and a tan running through there, as well as a white. So yes, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I will add these to my stash. Then I have 2 of these, which is the Sunflower Vibe DK. Something's telling me that I've got some of these as well. Not this colourway though. I don't have this colourway, but there we go. Sunflower Vibe DK. I'm having real issues with lighting today. I do apologise. Sunflower Vibe DK. And I'll let you look at the colours in that one. So this again is 50 grams each, approximately 150 meters or 164 yards, 100% acrylic, made under license in Turkey, 4mm knitting needles. Do a 30 degrees Celsius wool wash. Do not iron, do not tumble, do not bleach, lay flat. And the colour for this one is Inspiration. And as you can see, there is a super bright yellow, there is a pale lemon yellow, there is a dark blue, there is a pale blue, there is a white, and there are little splotches of green in there as well. Super pretty. And again, all of these acrylics are really, you know, for your average acrylics, they are softer and nicer than some that you can get. So 2 of those. So there's 6 balls so far. Then I have Yarn Art Baby. I've never had this one. And it's in a grey colour here. This is 50 grams or 1.76 ounces. There are 150 metres or 164 yards. 100% acrylic, made in Turkey. They are considering this a fine number 2, but I would say that it is more of a DK. Recommends a 3.5mm needles and a 3.5mm hook. Wash up to 30 degrees Celsius or 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Dry clean using P. Low iron. Do not tumble, do not bleach, lay flat. And the colour is 3072. And again, a nice value acrylic, definitely. More than soft enough. So there's 1 in the grey. Then I have another magical merino. So going back to the cream, I have this colour. And this colour is 007 blue, although this one looks slightly heathered to me. Let me just check that the instructions are the same. Yeah, absolutely the same. I will just go through them with you again. So 50 grams, 160 meters or 175 yards, 60% organic merino wool, 40% anti-pilling acrylic, made under license in Turkey, 4mm needles, hand wash up to 30 degrees Celsius, do not bleach, do not tumble dry, do not iron, dry clean using P and lay flat dry. And again, 007 or blue. But this one, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It's not as bright as that. It is much darker than that. But it is slightly heathered. Very nice. So there was actually 3 of those. And then lastly, because we're still on the same bag, lastly, I have 2 of these. And these are 2 Milano Super Value Double Knitting. It says love in every stitch. It's the Milano there, Super Value, in this Barbie Bubblegummy Pink. The colour actually is 4020. These are 100 grams or 3.5 ounces, 300 metres or 328 yards, 100% acrylic, machine washable up to 30 degrees Celsius. Do not bleach, do not tumble, do not iron, made in Turkey, and they recommend a 4mm knitting needles and a 4mm crochet hook. And they said double knitting, and I would agree with that. And I have 2 of them, guys, in my favourite colour, which is pink. Oh, yeah. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to open the next 2 with you, and then I might pause and I might go and see if the value is what they claimed it would be. So, bag number 2, here we go. And it looks exactly the same. So there's another blue. 2 more cream. 2 of the same inspiration colour of the sunflower. 2 more of the beach in the little explorers. 2 more of the pinks. and one of the greys. So that's 2 for 2, exactly the same. Now is bag 3 the same? Yes, it is, I think. Oh, no, it's slightly different. I take it back, slightly different. So 2 more of the cream, which is fantastic. Another of the blue. We have 2 more of the pink. So I have a lot of that pink, guys. Oh, and it's just avalanched onto my computer, sorry. We have another of the grey. So it's all the same so far. 2 more of the beach. But the one that is different is the sunflower vibe. We haven't got the inspiration colourway this time. We have the colourway. Oh. Well, it says this colourway is 003 inspiration, but it says this colourway is 003 inspiration. Although, as I'm looking inside, there are yellows in. Oh, maybe they are the same. They're just wound in reverse. Let me dig in one of the. Yeah, in these, it is the blue. So they are the same. They nearly got me. So as you can see, all of the yellows and the greens and stuff inside of this one are all of these blues and whites. So they are the same. They're just wrapped differently. So, oh my goodness gracious, if you can see the pyramid of yarn that I've got right in front of me. So in each bag we had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So even by just saying with the 10 different balls or skeins or whatever you want to call it, they were £1 a ball. Now you cannot beat that, especially these 100 grammers. So that already to me is a bargain, that it's only £1 an item. But let's go on to the website and see whether they were correct in saying that it's like £24 worth of yarn in these bags. Let's have a little look-see. Now, if you don't mind waiting with me, that's fine. Or you can scroll ahead in the video. Let's have a little look. Oh, it's not loading the page. Of course, it's not loading the page. Here we go. Let's try this one. Okay, so let's have a look for Magical Merino, which is the 2 creams and the blue. So they are normally £3.49, but they are currently on sale for £1.99. So if they were at normal price, 10.47 at the original price. So that's already over, isn't it, what I paid? But at £1.99, that's 246. So we're nearly there just on the Magical Merino, even at sale price. And then if we go for the Milano, the pink ones, if I can spell, my goodness gracious, Milano Super Value. It's not actually coming up, so that might be a clearance line. So if I put Milano DK and just see if that comes up, bear with me guys. We'll just put Milano in, Sam. Let's see what comes up. Oh no, it does come up. I'm just being silly. So the Milano Super Value is normally £2.29. And they are currently on sale for £1.59. So if I've got 2 in the bag at the regular price, that is £4.58. So just with the Milano and the Magical Merino, I've gone way above what the bag is worth. But at the sale price, 2, 3, 20, 318. Yeah, already just looking at two, they are over what we paid for them. But we'll keep going because, you know, Sunflower Vibe DK, because you might have seen something that you really like, and you might want to, because the mystery bags are going to be long gone by the time you see this, you might want to make a separate order of some of these colorways, maybe. Who knows? Okay, so the Sunflower Yarns Vibe DK are $1.99. So, yep, and you got two of those, so that's just under another £4. Nice. And then we've got the Little Explorers. I think they're about $1.99 as well, but I'll just double check. Yep, they're $1.99 each as well, which is fabulous. What else did we get? We got the yarn art baby. Let's have a little look. Can't spell, guys. Goodness me. Yarn art baby. Thank you. Yarn Art Baby is actually about half price at the moment. They're normally £1.99, but they're currently 99p. Now, I know all of these values are in Great British pounds, but they are really good value for money as far as I can see. And I think that was all the different types that we got today, wasn't it? Yes. So I paid £9.99, and they definitely put more in the bags than the value of £9.99. I'm not going to be too like hyper, let's make sure it's over the £24 that they said, but I'm pretty confident that they are. Every time I've done that with my mystery bags and boxes, they have more than gone over what the recommended retail price is. So I'm not even going to question it this time. I am going to say that they were truthful and correct. And to get 10 balls in a bag at £1 each, I really do think that those mystery bags were worth it. Now, the only thing I've got left to do is to find homes for it all, put it in my yarn inventory as well, and decide what I'm going to do with this lonely singular cake. Do any of you have ideas or know of where you can get patterns for One Cake Wonders? Because I actually have quite a few One Cake Wonders in my stash, and it would be really lovely to find projects to be able to do with them so that they do get turned into beautiful things and they don't just sit languishing on my shelves. I mean, they look beautiful and they're more than welcome, but it would be nice if there were One Cake projects out there that you are familiar with. So if you have a handy dandy hint of where I can find any of that, please do let me know down in the comment section. Let me know, have you guys ever ordered from the Knitting Network? Have you always been pleased with what you've received? Are you toying with the idea of ordering from them? Because like I said, they do ship overseas. I have always been more than happy with every purchase I have made, and I always really enjoy their mystery boxes and bags. Every time they come up near enough, I am a sucker and I do indulge. I think there's only ever been twice, and I had serious FOMO. I was like, I'm never gonna know what was inside. But that's okay. We can't do it every single time. But yes, I don't know where I'm gonna put all of this. But that's okay. That's a me problem, and it is a wonderful and fabulous problem to have. Please do come back tomorrow for the next episode of Max's Gut Choice. I look forward to seeing you then. But until then, stay safe, be kind, look after one another, get some good quality time in with your loved ones, and get some good quality crafting time in. I will see you in the next one or around the YouTube streets. Bye, guys. Love you loads.